what are you going to do about the fact that when you land at the airport and you come outside, you're hit with the smell of Lagos and all of that? So how do you look at that from the actual problem of, okay, there's pollution everywhere, and then the secondary problem of the existing agencies and you have to work within that?
So for me, I believe that first, waste management, when we're not doing waste management in Lagos State, we're doing picking and dumping.
Sure.
Right? So waste management involves recycling, upcycling, and waste to wealth sorts of systems, right? And for me, this must be domiciled at the local government level. That's why there's such poor uptake, because everything is centralized.
Sure.
Right? So Loma must come down to the local government level, right? Because the local government will then be able to reap, when we say we're converting waste to wealth, their interest in being able to generate funding then ties into how much uptake they will have of that policy and how they will enforce it. Our waste must be separated from the home, right? Organic waste must be separate, and organic waste routes must be separate and different from plastic waste routes, right? So it starts to become an efficient system, right? And community-based waste management must actually come into place. So if people are aggregating plastics, they're aggregating from the house, from local government, and it's going in a particular direction, right? And all the other agencies that are involved in that must then create an aggregation, right? So that you are not seeing plastic waste all over. You're going to Igomu, around that Papa area, seeing plastic. You're going Amu Odofin on this area, going towards, you are seeing huge plastics there. We need to have a central place so we can also achieve economies of scale. So the state can now say, okay, the energy that you need here, we can help provide it. All of you aggregate, let us see what we can do with this. Because after human capacity, the biggest resource we have in Lagos State is waste. That's what people don't understand. Because we have such a small footprint and a huge population, the amount of waste we generate is huge.
Enormous.
And the space by which you have to move to get waste is also small. If you're in Kwara State, right, and you had the same population, but because of the landmass, the cost of moving and get is going to be phenomenal. So it will not pay off as it would in Lagos State. So we need to maximize and create economies of scale in waste management. So these are the things that we're going to work with all the agencies, because a lot of people have been doing fantastic stuff in this space. We're going to bring them and we're going to build this policy with them. Another thing that we're going to be looking at doing is putting a cost on each plastic bottle that you can then recoup when you return it. This is not rocket science. It's something that's being done in Europe, it's done elsewhere, right? Also, we're going to be looking at changing the situation of having nylon bags. We want to start making bags out of cassava flour and cassava liquid, because it will decompose over a week, over 2 weeks when it's in the ground. Now, how is the process of doing that? What will be the uptake? How we carry the market women along, right? How we bring the farmers into that as well. And then it pays off more because it creates more jobs as well. So these are the innovative things we'll be looking at to solve the problem and also generate wealth.